Have you ever wondered if the healthy snacks you love could secretly harm you? Nuts, those nutrient-packed powerhouses like almonds, walnuts, and cashews, are often hailed as heart-healthy superfoods. But what if eating them the wrong way could quietly stress your kidneys, leading to serious health issues down the road? Today, we're diving deep into the hidden risks of nut consumption and revealing how to enjoy them safely to protect your health. In this video, we'll uncover 5 surprising risk factors tied to nuts that could impact your kidneys, from phosphorus overload to kidney stone formation. You'll hear about Mr. Johnson, a 55-year-old who faced kidney stones from his nut-heavy diet, and learn how he turned his health around. Why watch until the end? First, you'll discover practical, science-backed tips to choose, portion, and pair nuts for maximum benefits without the risks. Second, we'll share kidney-friendly habits, like hydration tricks and food combos, that can transform how you snack. Third, you'll get expert advice for those with health conditions, ensuring you're not caught off guard. This isn't about scaring you away from nuts, it's about empowering you with knowledge to enjoy them wisely. Whether you're a daily nut snacker, health-conscious, or worried about aging kidneys, this video is your guide to smarter choices. Stick with us to unlock simple strategies that safeguard your health while savoring every crunchy bite. Don't miss out. Your kidneys will thank you. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1: Hidden Risks of Nuts. Healthy but potentially dangerous. Nuts, those little powerhouses of nutrition, are widely regarded as some of the healthiest snacks you can eat. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, pistachios, and many other varieties are loaded with an impressive array of nutrients. Healthy unsaturated fatty acids, dietary fiber, protein, vitamin E, magnesium, potassium, and more. These precious components are essential for maintaining overall health, boosting energy, and supporting the body's natural functions. Without a doubt, nuts have earned their place in the health-conscious diet, and for good reason. Research has consistently shown that consuming nuts in moderation can offer impressive health benefits. These include reducing the risk of heart disease, improving cholesterol levels, and stabilizing blood sugar. Many health experts and nutritionists encourage us to make nuts a regular part of our diets because they contribute to our long-term well-being. In a world filled with processed and sugary foods, nuts serve as a welcome source of wholesome, nutrient-dense fuel for our bodies. But, as with all things in life, moderation is key. The adage, "Too much of a good thing can be harmful," rings true, and even the healthiest foods can turn against us if consumed in excess. Nuts are no exception. While they pack a powerful nutritional punch, certain components found in nuts, when eaten in large quantities, can place an overwhelming strain on the kidneys, those vital organs responsible for filtering our blood and regulating many of our body's most essential processes. The kidneys are the unsung heroes of our bodies. They filter about 180 liters of blood each day, performing the monumental task of excreting waste as urine, maintaining water balance, and regulating electrolytes. Their work is nothing short of remarkable. However, as we age, kidney function naturally begins to decline. By the time we reach the age of 30, kidney function begins to gradually decrease, and by 80, it's estimated that our kidneys are functioning at only half of their youthful capacity. This is simply a part of the aging process, but that doesn't mean we should passively accept it. While aging is a natural cause of kidney decline, improper diet and dehydration can accelerate the process. The early stages of kidney stress often go unnoticed. Most people don't realize the strain their kidneys are under until it's too late, and by then, the damage may have already begun. Early symptoms are often subtle and easy to dismiss. Swelling around the eyes or face upon waking, persistent fatigue, frequent nighttime urination, or the presence of cloudy or frothy urine. If you've experienced any of these signs, you're not alone. But the truth is, many people live with kidney stress for years without even realizing it. Take, for example, Mr. Johnson, a 55-year-old man who, like so many others, was unaware of the toll nuts were taking on his kidneys. Over time, the components found in nuts began to accumulate and cause stress on his kidneys, eventually leading to the formation of painful kidney stones. It's a scenario that happens more often than you might think, and it serves as a stark reminder that even the most nutritious foods can cause harm when consumed excessively. So, what is it about nuts that can pose these hidden risks? It's time to take a deeper look at the 5 main risk factors associated with nut consumption. By understanding these risks, we can make more informed choices about how we incorporate nuts into our diets, ensuring that we enjoy their many benefits without compromising our kidney health. Remember, it's not just about what we eat. It's about finding the right balance to safeguard our health for the long term. Chapter 2. 5 Risk Factors of Nut Consumption. Nuts, often hailed as a superfood packed with protein, healthy fats, and vital nutrients, can be a valuable part of a balanced diet. However, as with anything, there can be too much of a good thing. While nuts offer significant health benefits, it's essential to be aware of the risks that come with their consumption, particularly for those with specific health conditions or those who are unknowingly overindulging. In this chapter, we'll delve into the 5 main risk factors associated with nut consumption, providing clarity on how each factor can impact our health, especially for those with underlying health conditions. 1. Overconsumption of phosphorus-rich nuts, a hidden danger to your kidneys. Phosphorus is a critical mineral in the body, contributing to the formation of strong bones and teeth, aiding in energy metabolism, and supporting cellular functions. However, there's a fine line between getting just the right amount of phosphorus and exceeding the safe limit. Excessive phosphorus intake can cause significant issues, especially for individuals with compromised kidney function. Sunflower seeds, often considered a healthy snack, are particularly high in phosphorus. A mere 100 grams of sunflower seeds can provide an astonishing 660 milligrams of phosphorus, which is nearly equivalent to the daily recommended intake of 700 milligrams for a healthy adult. Pistachios also have relatively high phosphorus levels, adding to the potential risk if consumed in excess. When too much phosphorus is present in the body, it binds with calcium, forming calcium phosphate crystals. These crystals can be deposited in blood vessel walls, contributing to vascular calcification, a process that significantly increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. The kidneys, which are responsible for excreting phosphorus, can quickly become overwhelmed by excessive amounts, leading to further strain and exacerbating existing kidney problems. This brings us to a sobering reality. While nuts can be a nutritious addition to your diet, moderation is key, especially for individuals with compromised kidney function. Overloading your body with phosphorus can silently harm your health, contributing to the decline of kidney function over time. So, while it's tempting to snack on these tiny powerhouses, we must learn to enjoy them responsibly, keeping the bigger picture in mind. 2. Oxalates and kidney stones, a silent threat lurking in your snack. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Oxalates are naturally occurring compounds found in many plant-based foods, including a variety of nuts. Almonds, with their delicious crunch and nutritional profile, contain about 400 milligrams of oxalates per 100 grams. Cashews, another nut loved by many, come in at about 490 milligrams of oxalates per 100 grams. While oxalates are not inherently harmful in moderate amounts, when consumed in excess, they can form calcium oxalate crystals within the body. These tiny, seemingly harmless crystals can accumulate in the kidneys, forming kidney stones over time. Kidney stones are notorious for their excruciating pain and can obstruct the urinary tract, leading to significant medical interventions, including surgery in severe cases. For those who already have a history of kidney stones or struggle to maintain proper hydration, Oxalate-rich foods like almonds and cashews can be a risky choice. Without enough water to flush the crystals from the kidneys, they can grow larger, causing further damage. The bottom line is this: while nuts are often marketed as healthy snacks, they can contribute to the formation of kidney stones if not consumed carefully. If you're someone prone to kidney stones or suffer from any kidney issues, it's essential to stay vigilant and manage your intake of oxalate-rich foods. It's a silent threat that can sneak up on you, causing severe discomfort and medical complications if left unchecked. 3. The dangers of sodium-rich salted nuts. A risk to your heart and kidneys. We've all been there, reaching for a handful of salted peanuts or mixed nuts as a quick snack. These snacks are tasty and satisfying, but they come with a hefty price tag for our health. Salted nuts are often high in sodium, which is linked to numerous health issues, including hypertension, kidney strain, and increased risk of heart disease. Consider this: a 100-gram serving of salted peanuts contains sodium levels that can account for nearly half of the World Health Organization's recommended daily intake of salt. High sodium intake is a major contributor to hypertension, often referred to as the silent killer, as it can go unnoticed for years. Unfortunately, high blood pressure can quietly damage the kidneys, leading to further complications and accelerating kidney function decline. The kidneys, which play a crucial role in regulating sodium balance, are especially vulnerable to the effects of excessive salt. When sodium levels are too high, the kidneys are forced to work overtime to filter out the excess, leading to water retention, increased blood pressure, and swelling. If left unchecked, this strain can damage kidney tissue and speed up the onset of kidney disease. The key takeaway here is simple. While salted nuts may offer a quick fix for your hunger, they come with hidden risks that can take a toll on your heart and kidneys. Choose unsalted varieties whenever possible and be mindful of your overall sodium intake to maintain healthy blood pressure and protect your kidneys from unnecessary strain. 4. Mycotoxins in moldy nuts. A carcinogenic risk you can't ignore. Nuts are a high-fat food, which makes them prone to oxidation and mold growth if not stored correctly. This is an important and often overlooked risk factor. When nuts are exposed to moisture, particularly in humid environments, mold such as aspergillus can grow on them. This mold produces aflatoxins, a potent carcinogen that has been linked to severe liver and kidney damage. The scariest part is that moldy nuts may not always appear discolored or smell bad. Microscopic mold can be present even if there are no visible signs. However, if you notice any odd colors, such as blue, white, or gray, or experience an unpleasant odor when opening a bag of nuts, it's best to avoid consuming them altogether. While we may be unaware of the risks, consuming moldy nuts regularly can increase our risk of liver cancer and damage our kidneys over time. To protect yourself, store nuts in airtight containers and keep them in a cool, dry place. For longer storage, consider refrigerating or freezing them to prevent mold growth. It's essential to take proactive steps to ensure your nuts are safe to eat, as the consequences of consuming aflatoxins can be dire. 5. The cumulative effect. How long-term overconsumption can take a toll on your health. Even though a handful of nuts may seem like a healthy snack, consuming them daily can have a cumulative effect on your health, especially for older adults with declining metabolic and kidney function. While nuts are rich in essential nutrients, their components, like phosphorus and oxalates, can build up over time, causing health problems that might not be immediately apparent. For example, while an occasional serving of almonds or pistachios may not cause any harm, regularly consuming large amounts without sufficient hydration or monitoring can lead to the accumulation of oxalates or phosphorus in the body. Over time, this can result in kidney stones, weakened bones, or increased strain on the kidneys. For older adults with pre-existing health conditions, the risks are even greater. Our bodies become less efficient at processing certain nutrients as we age, and the burden on our kidneys and metabolic systems increases. What may have been harmless in our youth can become a significant issue in later years. It's essential to recognize that moderation is key. Nuts should be enjoyed as part of a balanced diet, but consuming them mindfully and in appropriate amounts is critical to avoiding the slow, cumulative buildup that can cause harm. Chapter 3. Kidney-friendly nut consumption. When it comes to consuming nuts, it's not just about grabbing a handful. It's about choosing them wisely, with a deep understanding of what's best for your body, particularly your kidneys. And let me tell you, this simple, often overlooked choice can make all the difference in maintaining kidney health, especially as we age. The first, and arguably the most crucial, key to healthy nut consumption is the science behind selection. It's important to choose nuts that are as pure and natural as possible. Whenever possible, opt for unsalted, raw nuts. Why? Because flavored nuts, those that come with extra seasoning, often sneak in salt, sugar, and additives that can strain your kidneys over time. Our kidneys, after all, are responsible for filtering out impurities, and when we bombard them with excess salt and sugar, we make their job infinitely harder. Quality is paramount. A nut's appearance and aroma can tell you so much about its freshness. Look for nuts with a glossy sheen and a delightful nutty fragrance. This is the mark of freshness. The opposite, dull, discolored nuts with an unpleasant smell, are best left on the shelf. Freshness isn't just about taste. It's about ensuring your body gets the full benefit of the nutrients inside these little powerhouses. When buying nuts, always lean towards sealed packaging or reputable sources. This ensures that you're getting quality, untainted nuts that retain their full nutritional profile. And speaking of nutrition, different nuts offer different benefits. Take walnuts, for example, rich in omega-3 fatty acids. These are a godsend for your brain, promoting sharpness and clarity. Almonds, on the other hand, are packed with vitamin E, an antioxidant that supports your skin and immune system. But here's the catch. Not all nuts are created equal when it comes to kidney health. Sunflower seeds are high in phosphorus, and nuts like almonds and cashews are loaded with oxalates. If you're concerned about your kidney function, these are key factors to be mindful of. This is why understanding the specific nutritional properties of each nut and selecting them based on your health needs is so essential. Now, let's talk about portion size. Here's where many of us go wrong. We think that a healthy snack means we can eat as much as we want. But the truth is, even healthy foods can be harmful in excess. For healthy adults, about 25 grams of nuts per day, roughly a small handful, is the sweet spot. This amount gives you the nutritional benefits without overloading your body with unnecessary calories or concentrated nutrients that could affect your kidneys. To visualize it, 25 grams equals about 23 almonds, 7 walnut halves, or 18 cashews. But remember, this is a general guideline. The right amount can vary depending on your age, activity level, and health condition. And here's a little tip. Eating nuts 3 to 4 times a week instead of every day can help prevent component buildup in your system. Timing matters, too. Consuming nuts after meals is a smart choice. Why? Because it helps prevent sharp blood sugar spikes that could put extra strain on your kidneys and overall health. The third key is hydration. Let's not forget, hydration is the backbone of kidney health. Drinking enough water is crucial, especially for older adults who may not feel thirsty as easily. It's easy to overlook this simple yet vital habit, but let me tell you, drinking enough water is one of the easiest and most effective ways to help your kidneys do their job. Adults are generally recommended to drink about 2 liters of water a day, though this can vary depending on their climate, activity level, and overall health. You can easily gauge your hydration status by checking the color of your urine. Healthy hydration results in a pale yellow color, while dark urine can be a sign that your body needs more water. A simple way to start the hydration habit is to drink a glass of water first thing in the morning, before and after meals, and before bed. If you need variety, caffeine-free options like herbal teas or light green tea can keep you hydrated as well. And here's a pro tip. Drinking water right after eating nuts can help your body flush out any excess nutrients, minimizing kidney strain. Next up, let's explore the importance of pairing your nuts with other foods. Combining nuts with the right foods can enhance nutrient absorption and even help mitigate the impact of certain components, like oxalates and phosphorus. For instance, if you eat oxalate-rich nuts, consider pairing them with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or low-fat milk. Calcium and oxalates will bind in the intestines, making it harder for your body to absorb them. Another great pairing is nuts with vitamin C-rich fruits, which can help improve iron absorption. Think about adding a handful of mixed nuts to your morning yogurt or pairing almonds with an apple or orange. You can even sprinkle walnuts or sunflower seeds on salads for a little extra crunch and nutrition. These combinations not only enhance nutrient absorption but also improve the overall balance and satisfaction of your meals. Finally, let's talk about some special advice for those with reduced kidney function. For individuals with chronic kidney disease, hypertension, diabetes, or other conditions that affect kidney health, nuts should be consumed with caution. If you're dealing with chronic kidney disease, it's important to be mindful of potassium and protein, both of which are found in nuts. Too much of these nutrients can put additional strain on your kidneys. If you fall into this category, you may need to limit your nut intake to about 15 grams per day, less than the general guideline for healthy adults. Regular kidney function tests are essential to monitor how your diet, including nuts, is impacting your kidneys. And remember, if you notice any changes in your health or experience symptoms like swelling, fatigue, or changes in urination, consult your doctor right away. We've covered the basics of nut consumption and kidney health, but now it's time to dive deeper into specific ways to maximize the health benefits of nuts. It's all about making these tiny changes in your diet and lifestyle to support your kidneys, one small handful at a time. Chapter 4. Maximizing the health benefits of nuts. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Nuts are nature's little powerhouses, packed with essential nutrients that can nourish our bodies in incredible ways. However, to truly reap the health benefits they offer, we need to ensure that we're consuming them in a way that promotes optimal digestion and absorption of their nutrients. This is especially important as we age, when our digestive systems can become more delicate and less efficient. So, let's dive into some essential techniques that can help us get the most out of these delicious and nutrient-rich foods. First and foremost, chewing your nuts thoroughly is critical. I cannot emphasize this enough. Aim to chew each bite around 20 to 30 times. I know, it might sound like a lot, but bear with me. This extra effort allows the salivary enzymes in your mouth to begin breaking down the food, which significantly aids in digestion. By chewing well, we reduce the strain on our digestive system, and we also promote satiety, which means we're less likely to overeat. The small act of chewing properly can have a profound impact on your overall digestive health, and it's a practice that becomes even more important as we grow older. Another brilliant method to enhance digestion is soaking your nuts. If you've never tried this before, I highly recommend it. Soaking nuts in water for about 4 to 8 hours, depending on the type, does wonders. Soaking reduces phytic acid, which is an anti-nutrient that can interfere with the absorption of minerals. By soaking them, we make those wonderful nutrients much more accessible to our bodies. Not only that, but soaking also softens the nuts, making them far easier to digest. After soaking, simply discard the water, rinse the nuts, and you're good to go. I love how such a simple step can improve digestion and make a healthy snack even more nutritious. But let's not forget about the timing of nut consumption. Have you ever felt discomfort after eating nuts on an empty stomach? It happens because eating nuts first thing in the morning can trigger excessive acid production, leading to bloating and discomfort. The best approach is to eat them as a snack between meals or even as a small appetizer before a meal. This gives your body the time it needs to properly digest the nuts without overwhelming your system. Now, let's turn our attention to an often overlooked aspect of nut consumption: storage. Nuts are high in healthy oils, but these oils are prone to oxidation, especially when exposed to air or heat. And trust me, Oxidation isn't something you want in your food. It degrades nutrients and can lead to harmful compounds forming. To preserve their freshness, store nuts in airtight glass or metal containers and place them in a cool, dry place. If you live in a hot or humid climate, it's worth refrigerating your nuts to protect them from spoiling. Roasted nuts are best consumed within a month or two, but if you want them to last longer, freezing them is an excellent option. You can keep them for up to 6 months, which is a game changer when you've bought in bulk. Just make sure not to roast nuts at too high a temperature for too long. A gentle roast at around 160 degrees Celsius for about 3 to 5 minutes will do the trick. High heat can destroy nutrients and generate harmful substances. The healthier choice? Dry roasting, of course. Speaking of nut preparation, let's talk about nut butter. Making your homemade nut butter is not only fun but also a healthier choice than store-bought options that often contain unnecessary additives. Simply blend your favorite nuts with a touch of olive oil and a pinch of salt, and you've got yourself a creamy, nutrient-packed spread. It's perfect on toast, with veggie sticks, or even as a topping for your morning oatmeal. I truly believe that this small investment of time can have a big impact on your health. The best part? You can control what goes into it, ensuring you're only getting pure, wholesome ingredients. When it comes to nut oils, it's important to be cautious. While these oils are rich in nutrients, they are also heat sensitive, so they're best used in non-cooked dishes like dressings or sauces. After opening the bottle, store nut oils in the refrigerator and try to use them up quickly to prevent oxidation. If you're buying processed nuts, be mindful of what's in them. Many of the flavored varieties are loaded with added salts, sugars, and artificial ingredients. Always check the labels and opt for unsalted or organic options whenever possible. If those aren't available, choose products with the shortest ingredient lists to ensure you're not consuming unnecessary additives. Lastly, I want to touch on something incredibly important: health checkups. No matter how careful we are with our diets, it's always wise to stay proactive about our health, especially as we age. Nuts, though beneficial, can sometimes have unexpected effects depending on your health status. For older adults or those with pre-existing conditions, regular health checkups are essential to monitor kidney and digestive health, among other things. A simple way to monitor kidney function is by paying attention to the color and consistency of your urine. Dark, frothy, or odorous urine could indicate an issue. Other signs like swelling in the feet or face, increased fatigue, or rising blood pressure should not be ignored. Routine medical tests, like blood tests for creatinine or urea nitrogen and urine tests for protein or blood, are key for assessing kidney function. If you're over 40 or have conditions like hypertension or diabetes, it's wise to get kidney function tests at least once a year. And if you notice any symptoms like lower back pain, changes in urine color or frequency, or unexplained fatigue, don't hesitate to consult with your doctor. Early detection can make all the difference, so don't wait to get the help you need. In the end, it's all about balance. Incorporating nuts into a thoughtful, well-rounded diet and taking care of your body through regular health checks. Nuts are wonderful, but our health requires more than just the right food choices. It requires listening to our bodies and understanding what they need to thrive. That's it for today's deep dive into maximizing the health benefits of nuts. We've covered everything from the best ways to digest them, the importance of timing and storage, to making your nut butter and ensuring your kidney health stays on track. I hope you're feeling inspired to make small, mindful changes that could have a big impact on your overall health. So, what have you learned today that you'll bring into your life? Maybe you'll start chewing your nuts more thoroughly or begin soaking them to enhance their digestibility. Or perhaps you'll prioritize regular health checkups to keep your body functioning at its best. Whatever it is, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share one thing you've learned that you'll start practicing. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more health tips and lifestyle advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.